Kenny, what was the message after this one?
I mean, they imposed their will in every sense. Turned us over. And then we couldn't stop them. But starts with the turnover, 21 turnovers, I think, which is uncharacteristic of us. We knew it was coming. Like, we knew their force was coming. We knew that's their identity. They imposed their identity. It's a stronger word than impose. They really put the stamp on with what they do, and they so it was that end, and then and then when they just started getting layups in transition, that got them going, and obviously they're started out 9 for 15 from three, so it was just an avalanche, and we really never responded, just a total domination.
How does it make you feel that you guys didn't respond for one of these?
Yeah, disappointed. Disappointed until that last group came in. The fourth, we tried to go small, to get back in, but then we lost our rim protection. They were getting layups, so that didn't. So I got to put some, our tactical adjustments didn't work. We tried some zone. They hit threes. Tried to, hit Shea, kind of one of those nights where nothing worked. You just got to turn it, and you got to kind of take it like, take it on the chin and congratulate them. But I'm more looking forward, to how do we respond against Minnesota. That was kind of that was a message. More of that. I don't think you go rant and rave after a game like this. It's not the correct response from a coach.
How did they? With Isaiah being out and you have your two All-Star caliber bigs, what did they do to mitigate the size disadvantage?
Just more aggressive. They were like, it felt like 7 pit bulls out there. Not 5, 7, and they were clawing and scratching and reaching, and in a good sense, right? Like they were just their speed and athleticism. They kind of toppled us over. It was that simple, and that's their that's their calling card. That's their identity. They've done it to a lot of teams. There's, I think small is not doing them justice because they're long and they're fast and they're athletic. And to me, the modern NBA is speed and length, and so I think sometimes that gets. You got to be careful with that, with how they're built. And then they had Carlson came in and hit those threes, So that was big. I thought that got the crowd into it. So they just like I said, dominated in every aspect. The only positive I got out of this is how our stay ready guys came in and played really well.
To that point, and this is easy to do. Only 5 teams beat you, so we can remember.
Yeah.
Every game. But the common thread seems to be these teams have long, aggressive wings that really seem to give you guys trouble.
Very fair.
Why is that? Well, why do you think it is?
Yeah, that's they can pressure our guards. They can take us off our spots, push us out. They can bother our penetration with their length, pressure the ball with their length, and then you got length behind. So, it's kind of like the formula for great defenses in this league. So, but I agree with you. That's been kind of the formula so far. So we got to figure out how do we combat that. That's kind of a little back to the drawing board with that.
And then the last one that I had is, in these 2 Thunder games, one you lost, one you won. Donovan shot 6 of 31.
Yeah.
And I think Dort seemed to bother him.
Dort bothers everybody. That's he's an elite defender, and but we got to help Donovan. Do we run more, less pick and roll, more off ball screens? We got to screen for him better. Like you got to get him off him, right? So, you know, we say, you know, it's about Donovan, but really it's on me and on the team to get him free, and I don't feel like we did a good job of that in either game.
Kenny, what was the thinking in going away from Jarrett and downsizing? What were you hoping?
Yeah, I mean, we're down. You know, we're down, and you know, we've had that spread line. You know, the small ball. You know, playing Dean at the 5, and we tried, and we actually, you know, had some positive results with that, but we couldn't sustain it. And then we got Evan back in, you know, so that was, we got to try something different. Move. What?
When were you informed that they took away Max's 3 in the first half?
As the second half was starting on the walkout. So.
Anything else?
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks both of you. Safe travels.